Hi guys, Paul Pluta on the Paul Pluta channel. Today I'm doing a paid review, 20JU54. 20JU54. Quick, whist, watch check. I'm wearing a Patek Philippe, a 5127. 5127. I'm wearing a Herman Shows shirt. Look at this. Beautiful purple inside there. Name on the cuff. What more could a man want there? Let's jump straight in. This is for Gordon. Hi Archie, I had to chuckle today on your video and you were looking very good with a tie. Thank you. Actually, I just took one off actually. By the way, by the end of the video, no tie. I wish I could see you tearing it off. Also, the modern size of watches is now 39, yes. Would the Tudor Black Bay Heritage 36 be an exception? This watch has a bold stance with a decent lug-to-lug width. I tried the larger size Black Bay Heritage 41 and it was too thick and did not fit under a cuff. If you think the Heritage 36 is a bit small for an average man wrist, what would you recommend as an alternative? Thank you, Gordon. Thank you, Gordon. And I got to tell you, man, it depends on the genre. To give you an idea, I am actually wearing a 37mm Patek Philippe. And this is actually, it wears quite large. Now, what the problem is that this is a dress watch. This is a dress watch. So the rules of engagement are different. See, for a dress watch, I really believe, my own opinion, 37 is the minimum, okay? 37's great. 36 is too small. It's too small. Personally, I think the Tudor Black Bay Heritage 36 is a lovely watch, but it's got that stigma. It's 36. Now, the type of people who buy Tudors are generally uneducated watch newbies. That's the demographic they work in. And to that demographic, they find it 36 too small. It's all psychology. 36 is too small. If they were Patek people, it wouldn't be a problem, but they're not. They're newbies. That's the type of people who buy that. So I got to tell you, in my opinion, I think it's very dangerous to buy that watch. Okay, I think it's dangerous because the problem is all the Tudor people, they're newbies to the hobby. See, they think they're experts, but they're not really experts. They are newbies. That's right. They are newbies. And newbies, you know, they kind of get funny. They get, you know, weird on you. So I think the stigma of 36 is going to live with that watch there. So what does that mean? Don't get it at all? Well, what would I say there? See, I love the snowflake hands. It's kind of classic proportions. You know, I think it is actually quite a good watch. The problem is they're not super cheap. See, I would seriously say the Black Bay 58 is probably the best size, 39mm, just a little bit bigger. The thing that makes the Tudors so hard to live with, and I've owned a few Black Bays, is it's the height. It's not really the width, it's the height. They're really thick and annoying. So the Tudor Monte Carlo's got the same problem. So what do I say? What would I do? I tell you what I'd do, okay? Personally, I think Tudor is kind of, it's a different quagmire of events. But you know what I really would buy for that sort of money? What is good bang per buck? I would buy a Breitling Super Ocean Heritage. I think that is classic, iconic. No crown guards, just like the Tudor Heritage 36. It's a diver. It's okay. Now, some of them are the Heritage Super Ocean Heritage ones are ETA, which ETA is not terrible. It's not great, but it's not terrible. They're very retro-y. So I get a 42. Now you've also got the Heritage 2s, ceramic bezel, which kind of destroys the vintage effect. I'm sorry, Breitling. But it's a sports diver, see. So I reckon that could be the way to go. A 42mm Breitling Super Ocean. And I think Tudor is really soft. You know, it's in a different quagmire. They've gone for the big. I mean, I've owned a few Tudors. I've owned 2 Burgundy Black Bays, and I just found them too big. I had a Monte Carlo. I found it too, just irritated me, and that's kind of the problem with Tudor. So I reckon Breitling might be the way to go. Breitling Super Ocean Heritage. It's a good diver. I reckon myself, what's more prestigious, Tudor or Breitling? See, I think Breitling is kind of a cool genre. I think it's a cooler genre. Yeah, that's kind of my opinion. If the standard Black Bay worked, I would say pull the trigger. But if you're having problems, see, it's not the width of it, it's the height. That's the annoying thing with the Tudor. So that's kind of where I'd go. I reckon a Tudor Black Bay is good buying, but the 58 is too expensive. I'd probably go Breitling. There you go, I've said it. I'd go Breitling Super Ocean Heritage. Yeah, so that's kind of where I'd steer the ship. See, what else is in that genre? We could go Omega. The problem with Omega is there's so many models. So many. Do you want a Seamaster? Not really. See, the Speedmaster Man on the Moon comes to mind, but it's a different genre. We want a usable watch. I'd probably go Breitling. That's my own instinct on it. Look, if you could go Rolex, it's a different quagmire, because we go Rolex and we got the 40mm Submariner. We got the 39mm Explorer 1. I reckon if you can go into Rolex, get a 39mm Explorer 1. That is a Rolex! I mean, that's such a better class of watch, because it's Rolex. Rolex is the strongest brand in the world. I reckon if you can scrape into Rolex, that's where I'd be going. Now, you may need to do a few things. You might want to consider doing Uber part-time, Uber Eats. You could also, there's many little part-time jobs. Get a credit card. I don't see what's wrong if you put a little bit on a credit card, a couple $1,000. That's not the end of the world. What else could you do? You could ask your parents for a small loan. I don't know how old you are, but that's never out of the question, Gordon. Just hit them up and say, hey guys, I've got to do some, just call it career trading. That's kind of what I've used in the past, which has worked. That's kind of what I would do. The other thing is too, I would say, if you've got a girlfriend, maybe she could help you out a bit. Always good to hit them up. There's a number of things you can do to get a good watch, but man, I think you really want to get into Rolex. Every serious collector, that's where we want to be. I don't think it's wrong to get a bit of consumer debt, add it on. I don't know how old you don't give me your age, but if you're buying Tudor, or you're buying Tudor, you're probably young and trendy. So yeah, I'd hit your parents up. That's never wrong to do that. You can always hit them up. Bit of Ubering. Before you know it, the money's come in. But whatever you do, if you want to get a Rolex, don't buy the Tudor first, then think I'll sell it and upgrade it, because that becomes you lose money in the mess. Hold out. That's my advice, Gordon. Hold out. That's the way, the joys of youth. So that's probably where I go. What else screams at me to do something? I think that's it. I think the Tudor, Tudor's always a compromise. You can't get a Rolex, you buy Tudor. It's one of these brands that it's a Rolex. It's the watch you buy it's the Rolex you buy when you can't afford a Rolex. You get a Tudor. So I think Tudor is a great brand, but the sizing, they got it a bit weird. So I get the Breitling, or just as I said, just struggle a bit. Get the the Rolex will help your career. It'll help your vitality with your libido will go through the roof. Women will come to you, want to ask you out. Get the Rolex, man. Rolex is a life changer. That's what I do. Get the Rolex. Get the Rolex, man. Be a man. Be a man. Get a credit card, low rate, high rate, doesn't matter. Get it. Work hard. Earn it. Earn it. You'll never be the same again. I'm Paul Pluta. This has been a paid review for Gordon. Gordon, thank you so much. Like, subscribe, tell your friends. Don't be afraid to put some negative comments. Gordon, you need a bit of a slap around for, not considering Rolex first up. And don't be afraid, guys, to get a paid review done. Man, I can't survive on the Google ads. I need the paid reviews. The paid reviews is what keeps me here making the vids. Paid reviews. So please, 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 $50 US. I do a paid review. I give you my opinion. I tell you what I think. I give you 10 to 15 minutes of my time. Bespoke done. So you can't get better than that. Guys, I'm Paul Pluta. Tell me what you guys think of that. Hi guys, ArchieLuxury. And who do I recommend in America? In America, who do I recommend for quality pre-owned wristwatches? David SW, David SW, David SW. Go to davidsw.com. He is the best, the greatest pre-owned dealer in all of the United States of America. David SW, David SW, David SW. Guys, the wristwatch market is terrible. It is absolutely shite. Okay, guys, I'm offering the Jaeger-LeCoultre Reverso Grand Sun Moon. We're going to ship it internationally. How much do we want? $9,250 US. $9,250 US shipped to the developed world. No sales to Africa, Indonesia, and third-rate countries. But guys, we're ready to ship to America. $9,250. I've tried to get an Aussie punter on. The Aussies seem to be very, very tough to sell a Jaeger-LeCoultre to. Come on, guys. 9250. 9250. Come and grab it now. Email me at ArchieLuxury72@gmail.com. ArchieLuxury72@gmail.com. Hi guys, ArchieLuxury, new sponsor on the channel, APPSTANTIATE. Help get the most of your engineering and DevOps with APPSTANTIATE. APPSTANTIATE provides on-demand DevOps infrastructure, test automation, and continuous integration as a service with a focus on mentoring and hiring assistants to help engineering teams scale. They are experts in Google Cloud, Amazon Web Services, and the latest open source utilities to help your company save time and money. Cost reduction in your hosting bills alone will pay for itself. In addition, the team is 100% onshore, New York City-based senior engineers. APPSTANTIATE will help you get most productivity out of your current stack and/or employee headcount. Email hello@appstantiate.com. Please email now hello@appstantiate.com for more information. ArchieLuxury, proudly supporting fantastic businesses. And don't forget, guys, make sure you subscribe to the ArchieLuxury corporate live streaming channel to be updated on all the live shows I do. Live shows!